A lot of Republicans are being brutally booed when they show up in their districts and try to talk to constituents. This is really good stuff. MAGA star Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, supposedly a loyal foot soldier of Trump in Congress, had one of the most embarrassing moments of her political career. She did an event in her own district and she was booed off the stage, not just once, but twice. You've got to see the clip. She walks up to the mic, tries to launch into these stale and vapid canned talking points, and the crowd isn't having it. They start jeering, they start booing, and she ends up having to cut it short. I love this.
Our Congresswoman from New York 21, Elise Stefanik.
There was a call for Stefanik to hold a town hall, echoing through the crowd.
She cannot get her talking points out. I don't feel bad for her at all. There you go. And the crowd sends her packing. Wow. Now, part of the screaming that you hear is about her not having held a town hall for a very long time. She avoids town halls like the plague because when she has to face people she represents, it doesn't go particularly well. And we got a real taste of that. So the so-called future of the Republican Party, according to some, not good, not good. And she wanted to be Trump's, there were rumors she wanted to be Trump's VP pick. She can't even get through a speech at home. Now, here's a bonus clip. This also happened to Harriet Hageman. She was booed after a town hall. This was in Casper, Wyoming. And she said about Donald Trump wanting to get rid of mail-in ballots, you know, mail-in ballots aren't really like a foundational tool. We don't really need them. And the audience didn't like it.
Mail-in ballots. My question to you was, how do you feel personally of stripping Americans of those foundational tools of mail-in ballots?
Tools?
Mail-in ballots.
Mail-in ballots are not foundational tools.
You just said we have to protect it,
You're fully capable of exercising your right to vote without a mail-in ballot. You are absolutely fully capable of exercising your right to vote without a ballot.
You know, these people, Harriet Hageman, Elise Stefanik, in D.C., they sort of strut around as Trump's enforcers. They lead culture war hearings. They sometimes parrot election lies. They angle for power. And then they go back to their districts, the people they supposedly represent. And a lot of them are telling them, sit down, sit down. And if this were a Democrat getting booed in their own district, you know that right-wing media would be having a field day. But it's Elise Stefanik. She's a MAGA darling. The spin machine loves her. It's Harriet Hageman. At minimum, they like her because she was able to defeat Liz Cheney in a primary. And they'll say, oh, the people booing were outside agitators or they were paid protesters, claims we've heard many times before, but never with any evidence. But these videos really speak for themselves. And Hageman, less relevant to this analysis, but at least as far as Stefanik is concerned, Elise Stefanik thought she could ride MAGA loyalty into untouchable status. She can do whatever she wants. She can say whatever she wants. It seems as though she can't hide out forever. And she shows up, faces constituents, and she very quickly figures out, my act is wearing thin. These people don't like me. And in upstate New York, it looks like it's not going particularly well for her. Now, overall, in an election, it's still a district that remains very winnable for her. But there is trouble in paradise for Elise Stefanik. And a lot of Republicans are being booed and shouted down by their own constituents. On the bonus show today, we will talk about MSNBC being renamed MS Now. I think it's a terrible name. Absolutely terrible. How did they even think of doing this? Did anybody think it through? We're also going to talk about Elon Musk, just as we expected, quietly stepping away from his plans for a new political party. It seems that things are going better for Elon not being involved in politics. And there is an interesting change in the Mormon church, that there are new sacred undergarments that women are allowed to wear. And a lot of people are wondering, why now? Why at this particular time? We're going to talk about it. A lot of interesting things going on there. All of those stories on the bonus show when I am joined by producer Pat. You can get instant access to the bonus show by signing up at joinpakman.com.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money, but everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
Sure. Sign up at joinpakman.com. You can use the coupon code It Will End Soon. Less than 3.5 years to go, folks. It Will End Soon is the code. You can also request a free membership by submitting your email address at davidpakman.com/free membership. I'll see you on the bonus show. I'll be back here tomorrow.